What's popping? JinBop here, coming today with a cold. I'm pretty sick. But today we are also going to be doing some more of Will You Press the Button? And I gotta ask you guys, will you press the button? More specifically, the like button. Let's see if we can get 5,000 likes for some more of this button pressing goodness. For those of you who don't know what this is all about, basically, I'm given an ultimatum, such as I get to save the American government from having to pay any debt and I'll be celebrated as a hero, but I'll never be able to leave America again. Now, personally speaking, I think I'm gonna say no, simply because I have a lot of family that doesn't live in America, and I want to be able to travel the world someday. So, no, not worth it. America, you can struggle with your own problems. I'm not here to solve all of your financials. Do I look like an accountant to you? But just going straight into it, you guys should probably have a heads up. I'm very, very sick right now. And I'm trying my best not to puke all over my equipment and cough and sneeze and just be otherwise generally disgusting and unpleasant to watch. So I apologize for this. Alright, this one is you can make any girl in the world love you, but they get fat 2 weeks later. Are you implying that I'm not already capable of making any girl in the world love me right now? Just come on, I'm JinBop. Who doesn't like JinBop? This is sad. But I think I'll be good as long as I got Muffin here. As long as I got Muffin here in my life, I think I'll be fine. But no, I'm gonna go ahead and say no, simply because it seems a little manipulative to force any girl in the world to love me. That's not true love, man. Alright, this one is you have the money to buy a whole candy car, but the rest of the train will hate you for being a selfish bastard. I like candy as much as the next guy, but I'll be real with you guys here. Now that I'm 23 and I'm starting to not be 12 anymore, I don't really like candy as much as I used to. I eat like 2 pieces and I start to feel a little bit sick. But I sort of want to press the button simply because of the fact that I want to troll everyone else on the train. I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm gonna be the asshole. I'm not even gonna eat the candy. I'll just have it sit there. Alright, this one is you can speak any language fluently, but you stutter terribly in your native tongue. Oh boy, this is a tough one, because I actually grew up learning 2 languages at once. So would that mean that I would grow up stuttering terribly in 2 languages? And then all the other languages that I speak I'd be fluent in? I don't want to, no. I want to give that up. How would I do YouTube? I guess you guys are going to have to look forward to JinBop Gaming being an all French channel or an all German channel. I'm gonna say I will not for that one. I mean, let's be completely real here. I barely speak English that well as it is. Alright, this next one is you get a free copy of every new video game released as of now. But all future games to come are replaced with shitty zombie games. I'm gonna go ahead and say I don't want to give up the future of Fire Emblem and Legend of Zelda and Phoenix Wright and all the other games that I really love in the world. No, I will not. I love gaming too much to do that to the industry that I care about the most. Alright, this one is you become the most powerful psychic of all time. All knowledge is yours, but everyone you know, everyone you meet will only love you for your power. You will never feel true love. I think that is quite possibly the saddest thing that could ever befall a person. I'm gonna go ahead and say no, because my family, my friends, and all of you guys mean way too much for me to give up for anything in the world. I'm gonna be real here. If it weren't for the love of my family and my friends, I would probably, I don't know, I'd probably be in my bed being really sad playing video games. Although that doesn't sound too bad either. But no, that's something I could never trade. Alright, this next one is Half-Life 3 is released, but I'll never get to play it. You know what? I'll be fine if Half-Life 3 is never, well, it doesn't really make a difference then, does it? Because either Half-Life 3 is never released, or it's released and you don't get to play it. Well, what the hell is it? It might as well not exist in that case. Oh, now some of these guys are saying that they would take the bullet for the team, you know, for the good of mankind. But I'm a gamer. If I want a game to come out, it's because I want to play it. Alright, this next one is when you have to pay for something, you get the exact amount of money in your pocket. So basically, you get all of the money you would ever need. But you can't sleep for more than 4 hours a day. Actually, there's something I gotta wonder about. What about taxes? How would you pay taxes? Because you would have literally no money left to pay taxes if this was your only source. How would you qualify this as income? Yeah, my income comes from a magical source of fucking Houdini magic that sprouts bills in my pants every time I try to purchase something. How do you give them 30% of that? For that matter, what happens if you buy a car or a house? Those things are expensive. You can just be like, yeah, I want to buy a car. I also like sleeping too much, so I'm gonna go ahead and say no. A zombie apocalypse occurs which destroys all world governments and kills billions, but you lead humanity to victory, can establish any type of government you want with yourself as the ruler, and go down in history as a hero. That's a little sort of controlling. That also means billions have to die in order for me to create a world that I want. That's a little selfish. This is the sort of rationale and thinking that dictators and supervillains use. And I'm just gonna say right here, I try to be a good guy. So I'm gonna go and say no to, have I actually pressed the button for any of these yet? Because I don't think I have. All right, this one is you get the job of a lifetime, but you're stalked by a coworker the majority of your working day. I mean, I'll be real here, that's sort of what's already happened to me. I love YouTube more than anything I've ever done in my life. And I get stalked by, well, I don't get stalked by coworkers, but there are plenty of fans who are more than happy to fill that role. So I'm gonna go ahead and say, yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way things are. And, you know, it comes with the territory. I love my job, and I sort of understand that there's people out there who want to follow me around places and observe everything that I do. All right, this next one is interesting. Pokemon is in real life, including all logic, technology, and Pokemon, but all animals in real life will be gone forever. I gotta think about this for a second, because I gotta think about how this newfangled world would work. We'd probably be eating Pokemon. Oh my god, would we eat Togepis? Oh, that's a scrambled Togepi for breakfast! Because so much of what we eat is derived from other animals. So basically, it means we have to eat Pokemon. Although Pokemon are based on real world animals. So it'd be like the same world, only we'd be eating our pets. This is a really, really weird direction to go in. I don't know if I want to live in a world. You know what? I'm gonna go and say yes, because Pokemon is cool enough and I really, really want a Meowstic. All right, this one is have unlimited money, but you have no family. I can't give up my family for anything, you guys. My family has been there for so much, and they make me happier than anything in the world. So I'm gonna go and say no to that one. I'm gonna pass up money for family. Also, someone here says na 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 Batman. So basically, you become Bruce Wayne. God, that's a very depressing thought. All right, this next one is your life will be long and you remain wealthy and in good health for the entire duration of it, but you cannot remember happy things from your past or your future life. I think above all else, happiness is really the only thing that really fucking matters in this world. And what defines happiness can change. It might mean health, might mean wealth to some people, whatever. But to me, happiness means video games. And I want to be able to remember the video games that I play. I can't let go of something that precious to me, so I'm gonna go and say no. I'm saying a no to a lot of these. Probably because I'm content with the way my life is right now, and I don't really feel like making any changes to it. Although if they had a button that said, you give up your cold, but I don't know, I just want to stop being sick, man. You guys can probably hear it in my voice. It's so hard trying to do a video and not sound like a big, sick, gross bag of germs at the same time. All right, learn everything you do in a second, but you have to lose all your emotions. And that means I can't feel happiness, but also means I can't feel sadness. That also means I cannot relate at all to the movie Inside Out, which is one of my favorite Disney movies of all time. So once again, no. All right, this one is you can morph your body into any shape, but to do so, you have to scream as loud as you can. I'll take that. I'll take that because I spend a majority of my time screaming anyways, and that's something that I feel like that's a useful ability to have. Besides, I can only imagine how comical it would be that you start changing yourself into, I don't know, a giant dick or something. And as you do so, you just go, ah! Whatever I can do to make everyone's day just a little bit more surreal, even if it means turning into a giant penis while screaming horrifically. All right, and this last one is you finally found out what you were made to do. Best career path for your life. But the pay is awful. You will barely make it by each month. Hey, as long as you make it by, and as long as you can do something that you love, I love YouTube. And if I'm completely honest with you guys, this is sort of my situation now. I'm gonna go ahead and press that button simply because this is sort of what applies to me right now. And I'm so happy that I'm in this scenario because I love doing what I do. I mean, hey, as long as you get by month to month, then the rest doesn't really matter, right? All right, you guys, that was Will You Press the Button. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this video, and I do apologize if my commentary has been a little bit off kilter, or if I just sound genuinely weird or otherwise off kilter. I'm still very sick. My mind is firing on all cylinders trying to get things to process correctly. It's not going too well. But before I go, I am very, very pleased and happy to announce that I will be replacing my computer, these monitors, and this microphone with higher end equipment that I received today, actually. And my next video will be much, much better, I hope. Although the quality sort of depends on the person, not the equipment. I can't really give you many guarantees there. But it will also allow me to hold regular live streams. So if you guys want to follow me over at twitch.tv/JinBop starting next week, I'll try and stream regularly for you guys. Just in case you guys haven't gotten your fill of JinBop for the day, for the week, for whatever reason you want to keep me in your life. But until the next video, guys, I got my own button for you guys to press. Here it is once again. Go ahead and join the Jinvasion Force if you have not already. Become a Jinvader today, and we'll get to press a lot more buttons together in the future. Most of them correlating with video games in some way, shape, or form. But until then, you guys, thanks again so much for watching. Goodbye.